forgot to mute the computer. Well, hello everybody. We have internet, obviously. We did not have internet last night. It was terrible. Turns out, when you get rid of cable and satellites and antennas and you literally live off of TV through the internet and it goes out, you have nothing to do. And for some reason, when you have nothing to do and it's a perfect time to play board games, but you're so angry you don't have internet, you don't want to play board games.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything last night.
I was really angry after work anyways. I was really angry at work. I technically kind of quit my job at one point.
And then took it back.
I was really angry. It wasn't necessarily that I quit my job, it was that I told I didn't want to be on the team because I fucking hated the project I was working on. But anyways, tonight we're playing the new, the awesome, the Island of El Dorado. Hold on, I have a sound for that. That was a little less epic than I had anticipated. Hold on, let's try it again. The Island of El Dorado!
Wasn't very fitting, though.
There we go. So, the Kickstarter just came out. It's not our copy. We're borrowing it from a friend.
Thanks, friend.
Thank you, TD Shenanigans. If you want to follow TD Shenanigans, he does exist somewhere on the Twitch sphere. He does lots of Fortnite gaming and what is that? My Time at Porsche. Sometimes some programming.
Independent game.
But back to the Island of El Dorado. Now, if you've been following this game on Kickstarter, you might be like, oh, this looks like a Catan clone. And honestly, you're kind of right. It does look like a Catan clone. I am almost 100% certain that they used Catan as like their prototype for making this game because basically all of the elements are there. So what we got, we have the El Dorado deck of pieces, the tiles. And of course, look, you got wheat and you got rock. Or, no, I'm joking. They change things up a little bit. This is our gold. Hello!
It's Rugaru.
Thank you for coming back out, Rugaru. Rugaru.
I think I got it right this time.
And this is oceans. They just kind of get in the way. There's a lot of them. We have the fancy yet confusing garden tile, which does not give you one of each, it gives you one of any.
One of any three.
Of any of the three different types. And then we have what they call food, but I call forest. No.
That is food.
This was food.
Oh.
Wood. It was just wood.
Wood.
It was wood, food, and gold. But let's be honest, it's Catan, so it's wood, clay, and wheat. And rock. Or
it's actually, I don't know if you knew, but it was produced by one guy.
Yes.
Self-published by a single guy.
He was. It does not.
It has pigs.
He did remove the sheep.
It has pigs on it, though.
To be fair, what avid Catan fan wants to play a Catan clone that it still includes the sheep? I don't want your sheep.
I don't want your sheep because you always just hand me a sheep for my sheep when I want something else.
So, and then we have the cave. Now, the object of this game is in this stack of
We're not
land tiles. In this stack of land tiles, there are 3 shrines. And we need to go through and we need to gather our resources so we can purchase offerings to the shrines once we find the shrines.
And these are pretty solid.
These are solid.
I don't know if they can see me from this one.
Are you watching Baywatch? Or is that American Dad playing Baywatch?
It's American Dad.
She won't let me watch Baywatch.
I said you could watch it, but
she won't watch Baywatch with me.
I don't want to watch it with you.
Because she knows I'm going to oogle Alexandria Daddario.
Oh, I don't care if you oogle her. I just don't want to hear you.
Oogle, not Google. I've already Googled her.
I said
She's
oogle.
got an amazing scene in, what was that movie called? Not Vice. I've never seen it. I've just seen this one scene. Though it's ruined by the fact that it's shared with Woody Allen.
It doesn't matter.
And I can't take. I tell them I don't care how attractive the naked woman is. If you're in a naked scene with Woody Allen ruins the naked scene altogether.
Yeah, you're going on about naked scenes, and he's talking about natural sheep herding, and it.
Well, so there's a little known fact. Catan is my all-time favorite board game. Hold on, we don't need all this extra.
Oh wait, but we have to wait.
Oh.
Depending on who we pick, is what player you get. Give me white. I want the whatever her name was.
You get drum roll. Damn, I need a drum roll sound. Green,
Oh,
and you can choose either of the sides.
I don't want
Now
to be
each
green.
of the 10, there's 5 different colors. Ooh, I get to be, and you get to choose which side. And every character of the 10 characters has their own special ability. But the shopping is the same regardless of who you are.
Like Victoria the Wealthy, she has to start with 4 extra food.
So I'm red. We get to get rid of all these other colors. Now, one of the aspects of this game that I'm a little disappointed in as a 2-player game is fighting. Now, depending on where you get
These are just.
as we're going through the deck, one of these tiles on the Island of El Dorado is the entrance to the cave deck. And in the cave is the 4th shrine. The goal is to try to get all 4 shrines. But when you go into the cave and you take the cave, this actually becomes part of you, and it applies to your strength. So if the cave is drawn first early in the game, then it gives you the ability to, as something that everybody's kind of fighting for, because you cannot win if you don't have this. When we played, the cave entrance was at the bottom of the deck, so we'd already gotten all the shrines, and we'd found we've already made all of our offerings to the shrines, and ended up going in this mad dash across the board. Both of us deciding, I'm going to go this way, and she went that way, and trying to unlock the cave first. And of course she got it and won, because I had to go all the way back across the map, and I wasn't going to make it in time.
I won.
And I'm really salty about losing.
He is very salty. Ask one of my best friends about him losing in a car show to her. Oh my god, it's funny.
Ugh. Okay, hold on. We gotta backpedal this for 1 second. So, a couple years ago, I had a 2014 Lancer Evolution that I had done all kinds of work to. All kinds of work. I did all the intake, the exhaust, full exhaust. From the turbo back, I lowered it. It was on. Do what? I don't care if they don't know what I'm talking. I did all kinds of work. And then on top of that, I went through and I painted the engine bay. I replaced all the bolts with these nice shiny bolts and everything else. I did all the dress up stuff. My car was awesome. And some bitch, who's now her friend, won because she had a Honda Civic
with wheels. She had really nice paint.
And painted engine bay parts.
Very clean.
Just painted engine bay parts.
Oh, she's on air now. You're just jealous? Allie, he's jealous.
She not watching.
She could be.
Does she even know what Twitch is?
Yep. She's not dumb.
Her car is.
Oh, those are fighting words.
Wait, I have a sound effect of that.
You don't have a cool car, so I mean.
I do have a cool car now. It's a little bit of an old man car. It's a sleeper. Because now I drive a Mercedes C400 with a V6 twin turbo.
Oh, snap.
Twin turbo. That's right. 2 of them.
So I did say we were going to try to do this way.
No, I don't like this.
Why?
Because I thought you meant that we would like pre-lay out the board. I thought, oh, that's not a bad idea.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
But let's go by the rules. No, let's not start hacking it the second time we've ever played it. Because the only other thing that I think I would change.
Okay, so he gets some points because he had a Lancer, but
No.
I gotta take some points away because it wasn't
It's just
an
a
Evo.
Lancer. It's not an
I
Evo.
just said I had to take some points away because it's not an Evo.
You know what I say to that?
Not everybody wants the power out of an Evo,
No,
though.
it's not that not everybody wants it. It's that not everybody can afford the power.
I couldn't afford the power either.
Yeah. Well, technically.
But I sold it.
We actually had 3 Evos. I had 2 different ones, and there was a Mustang in the middle of that. And then she had an Evo that I made her give away.
I sold mine for a truck. It's cool.
I made her give it away because she promised me butt sex, and I didn't get it.
Really? Oh my god, I hate. I'm so glad I added the little disclaimer about us being vulgar.
I don't know what are we. I wonder if there's a delay or not. I don't know if he trued that to you not giving up butt sex.
There's like a 10-second delay.
There shouldn't be a 10-second delay. It should only be 2 seconds.
No. What's his name's brother? So there was still like a 10-second delay. Puck's brother.
She could have just denied it.
I could have.
But she didn't, so she...
I can't. My face turns red. And I laugh.
We're sorry. Oh, so...
That's his fault, not mine.
One cool thing I like about this game, I gotta pick my character. So I have Hector the Corporal.
But I agree.
A maximum of +1 villager. And he's from France. I don't like him anymore. Or Nicholas the Fortuitous.
Oh, you got 2 guys.
May retry golden dice roll once per turn. I think that's my guy. And then the meeples. It comes with 2 different little wooden meeples. And they match whichever one of the guys. So this guy would be Hector the Corporal, and then this prancing androgynous guy here. He
Actually,
this is my character.
she's gonna be more beneficial. As much as I want the little guy with the dog, because I think it looks like a German Shepherd.
And then we place a starting board in the middle of the table. We centered there. Is everybody good?
Is it centered? Oh, there.
We're good. All right. We set our little character here.
Here's my woman.
We start with.
You better watch out.
4.
She's got a hatchet.
What do we start with? 4, 3 shine pieces. Separate. Give 1 explorer card. El Dorado.
Pull it out.
Each player takes 1 wood, 1 gold, 1 food. We get 1 of each.
Come on, board game dog.
Board game dog.
If I can get him. Oh god, he ran away.
All right. I shall be banker.
Board game dog.
All right, and then we see who goes first by having a golden dice roll off.
I'm gonna beat.
Oh, that is not a good sign.
That is not for me.
That was 6-1. I crushed her.
Yeah.
She said,
Oh yeah, I switched my character. I'm Emma, the cartographer, and
ooh, Emma. Oh, she looks old. She old.
Oh. I don't know if they can see it. Okay, they can see it.
We have this thing up there you can see.
Oh yeah.
See, look, it's only like a 2 or 3 second delay.
Weird. Okay.
All right. So I get to roll. So now, when we play this, we roll the dice, and you have 2 options. So you take the dice and you choose 1 dice to be your movement and 1 dice to be the number of resources you collect. Not like in Catan where you roll the dice and whatever dice you roll is the resource you get. However, there are some elements to that, and we'll get to that when we get there. So I'm going to take 2 resources and move 1. So I'm going to... that's a wasted move. You don't get to move onto the island. Now, if we're at any point we're playing this wrong and you guys know the rules better than we do, which, to be honest, you might, let us know.
Yep.
Otherwise, and you don't know the rules and I can make it up, and I look like a badass doing it. So here we go. So I picked 2 resources. I'm going to take 2 gold. Alright, your turn. I don't need these rules anymore. I know everything about this game.
Can I roll now or can I roll after doing my now?
You have to roll now because you did.
Fine.
Ooh, you had a 6 and a 5. So wait. Take the one.
Wait, that's right.
Whichever one you're taking as your resource, just set it on your character. There we go. That was kind of our own house rule.
And so I get to explore 5.
Wait, you do resources first.
Come on,
It says roll, gather, explore in order on the bottom of your card. So take your, what resources do you want?
Well, I only get 1.
Oh. I was thinking, and yeah. It's a good thing I took gold.
So I get 6. Give me that gold.
You could have taken 5 and moved 6.
That's okay.
So she got a wood.
A wood?
She got wood. Haha. Just like in Catan, that joke never gets old.
2. Fuck your ocean.
Ooh, oceans.
That was 3. 4.
Maybe. We do need to have a Catan night. What are we playing this Thursday? With Puck?
Catan.
Well, we'll let the fan decide.
5, 6.
No, every time you take one, you move. So it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. All right, give me dice.
I don't want to give you the die.
Give me. I got. I'm going to move. I'm going to take 3 resources. I don't need more gold.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gone gold.
Now, at any time, we can trade in 5 resources for any 1 resource.
Yes.
What is my goal? Oh, I may re-roll a golden dice. Once per turn.
No, well, you're screwed because I can.
I'm going to do the same way. So I'm going to move out this direction. So I have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to build a farmhouse for a gold and a wood. Now, what the farmhouses do, they do nothing on their own. They do add strength in fighting. But when we create villagers, which I'm also going to create 3 villagers. How much is a villager? Oh, I'm going to create 1 villager, because that's all I have stuff for. And you put him, if he's anywhere around a farmhouse, adjacent to a farmhouse, then when you go to collect resources, you can collect from whatever resource tile your player is on, or the resource tile that your villager is on, as long as your villager is adjacent to a farmhouse. Now, why would you ever want to move your villager around, you ask? Well, because of the fighting, they do add 1 additional strength to your fight. And when you have strength, each strength gives you the ability to roll these dice that contain blanks and zeros and 2s. And so that can help when you're fighting your partner. Now, in a 2-player game, we found there's probably not a whole heck of a lot of fighting, but I think in a 3-player game, there's going to be a lot more fighting going on. And when you fight and you win, the other player has to remove basically all the tiles, anything that's on the tiles that you were fighting on. That's like the spoils of war. And I have 1 more move, so I'm going to move. Ooh!
Oh no!
So this tile with the golden ring is a shrine. You do not move onto shrine pieces, but you have to be adjacent to them to make an offering. The offering being 2 food, 2 wood, and 2 gold. And then you put this little Easter Island figurine on top of it like that, or on the bottom.
I claim the top.
Whoever gets there first gets to claim the top. Tiebreaker rule at the end, house rule, I'm making this up right now, is whoever has the most of the Easter Island faces on the top wins.
No.
If there's a tie.
If there's a tie.
There can't be a tie, that's the joke.
Ha! Shut up. Phone's going crazy. I'm gonna take 5 resources.
5 more gold?
Can I move first?
No, you can swap those and take 2 gold and move 5 spaces.
Let's do that, because I don't need more gold.
But you can trade in 5 resources for any 1 resource, and you better stop, dog.
I like how you had to clarify who you're talking to.
I want to make... I'm not gonna yell at my kids like that.
Well, you might.
I do.
1. Damn you. 2. Can I move here?
Yes.
3.
4.
5. Ah.
Plus, that's good because you were getting really close to the edge of the camera.
Oh, yeah.
We have plenty of room up here.
Look at that. I would like to buy a farmhouse.
Cheerio.
And a villager. Oh, damn it, I did something bad.
Well, it looks like you're building it on some wood.
Give me some wood.
My roll.
Yep.
Kids are demons. I'm gonna re-roll both of these because my guy may retry golden dice roll once per turn.
To be fair, it's our 8-year-old that's the bad one. The 2-year-old
Look at that.
is the good one.
I got 6 and 6. Actually, I'm gonna take 3 because I'm on both. My villager is on food and my character is on wood. I'm gonna take 3 wood and 3 food, which gives me perfect amount to cash in my offering.
Yep, it does.
For the gods of El Dorado.
I have a handful of gold.
And now I get to put my Easter Island head on top of the thing. Boop, 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 boop. And now I get to move 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to build a fort. Actually, I'm going to go 3. Move. No, I'm fine. I'm going to move there. I'm going to build a fort right here. Now, a fort...
That's messed up.
A fort provides you protection on all 3 of those tiles. She cannot build anything touching any 3 of these tiles. And if she enters it, it's considered an act of war and has to fight me. So how many did I move? 1, 2, that ruined my whole plan. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who shuffled this?
We put it on the table and we mixed them up.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Rewind the tapes. Hold on. I can't do what I just did.
Why?
Because I only had a movement of 4. I took 6.
Whose fault is that?
I fixed it, it's fine.
I will take 4 wood.
Oh, wood. Not clay.
Yeah, not clay wood. And it's 5.
Oh, Catan. How much I love thee.
I trade those in for some food. Some red berries.
Red berries.
Red berries.
Oh, it is berries. I didn't even notice that last time.
You would think. 5 to explore.
She's gonna go around.
I'm gonna go absolutely around.
Clay is the best. Though you gotta build strong on
What?
on clay or on rock. If there's like something that is an 8, 9, 6, 4, 6, 5, you got on rock, you gotta build there.
4. 1 more.
The cave? Oh, look at all of that clay.
5.
Food.
Surrounded by oceans in the middle.
That's a lake.
Oh, yeah. Lake in the middle. Sorry. But believe it or not, I still don't have enough to make an offering, so.
Those are shit.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
you.
reroll this dice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you get to reroll, can't you?
Yep. Thanks to El Chapo, I'll take 2 food and 2 gold. Shut up, dog. And I get to move 6. 4. I did that last time. 4. Woo! Ha ha! Look at that. Another shrine.
You might win this one.
It's 1. Oh, I don't have enough stuff. 2, 3, and 4. Your turn.
I'm gonna take
Oh.
one resource.
His name is Clay. I have a stepbrother named Clay.
I didn't know that.
Hi! I can't read your name. Original Darkness Haven 78.
I can't read it just because of the way the font is.
It is our font. We got like the chat box
One
thing.
food, please.
Which one?
Red. Food.
Oh, one food.
One
Haha.
food. Two. Here's
No, he's not cool. He actually got kicked out of the Navy because he's a little crazy. And Clay, if you're watching, you're cool. I'm not even sure they have the internet.
I'm sure they do.
Are you sure?
How do you think they're always on Facebook?
Oh.
Dumb. So I got my shit.
Now you can move 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you go through there.
Yeah,
We have to fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Congratulations. Alright. Oh, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy. Stop. Oh, what a terrible roll. I'll take.
Stop being such a teenager.
I'm gonna take 5 resources and move 1. And the 5 resources I'm going to take is gold, but I'm going to exchange them for a wood and make my second offering to the gods.
No.
The gods of El Dorado.
I don't want to lose this one. I want to win again.
My Easter Island, Ed, and
I'm not clapping.
thank you.
Damn.
I know. I was going to work on the soundboard today at work, but I got stuck actually doing real work at work.
Probably because you're trying to quit. You're like, fuck this guy. He's got to work.
The whole reason I threatened to quit was because they were trying to make me work. I was angry that people were mad at me for not doing more work.
So I am going to take 3 resources and explore 4.
You can only have wood.
One.
Original Darkness Haven. Do you like Gloom Haven, Original Darkness
2.
Haven?
3.
Because if you like Gloom, I think you're gonna like what we're gonna.
4.
If you like Gloom Haven. Well, thank you, Caleb. Are you a fan of? Okay, well, if it was an original Xbox name, it probably has nothing to do with Gloomhaven. I'm Army. Oh, what do Army people say? It's not hoorah. That's the Marines, right?
I don't know. I only know Navy.
I only know Navy. I was Navy for 5 years.
I'm
The
even
USS Carl Vinson, the same ship that they dumped Osama bin Laden off of.
I don't think he was making that noise though. He was already dead.
Oh yeah, because they got shot in the head.
Right.
Lonely Island taught me that. Woo, look at that.
Lonely Island.
They did. Well, it was Pop Star.
I don't think I think I'm in a box.
What? You know Lonely Island.
I know, but
The whole Pop Star album.
I know, but that's the only thing I can think
The,
of when you say Lonely Island is the whole Dick in a Box song. Sorry.
I'm going to take 5 resources.
Yes.
Hoorah.
No, there's no raw.
Ooh, wait, what is it? Did he say it? Oh.
Yeah, he typed it for you.
It just says, oh.
We don't actually say it though. Sounds awful.
What was it?
Well, that's
Do they make you, when you get in trouble, do they make you stand on feet and recite the Army's creed? Does the Army have a creed?
I'm sure it does.
In the Navy, if we ever got in trouble, they had like these feet that were like waxed into the floor, and you have to stand on them. And it was always facing a wall with the sailor's creed written on a piece of paper in front of you. I think oorah sounds better than ooha. Oha?
No.
Ho. Hoo-ah.
Oh my gosh, you're so awful at this.
Hell is this? This is why I joined the Navy.
Yeah, we know.
We just went around touching each other's ding dongs while we were out to sea.
Gross, son of a
It's not gay if you're underway.
That's subs.
What happens at sea stays at sea. No, subs. 90 men go down and 45 couples come up. I'm joking. All right, let's see. What are they doing? I took my resources. I need to go on the move. I'm moving. Wait, I took 5. Keep doing that backwards.
So which one are you doing?
1.
I've been putting my resources here.
Whatever. Yes, I did it backwards though, because I thought 8, or I thought 5, and I meant to take 6. So I moved 1.
I would imagine that they do.
2.
Are you kidding me? This is
3.
not working.
4. 5.
It really wouldn't surprise
6.
me.
What? What am I missing?
He had a Navy guy say they do that today, where they go underway as 90 guys, come back as 45 couples.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We actually were just talking about that today too, like, because I was asking if I was allowed to go to space. If I ever had the opportunity to go to space for 6 months, would she let me go? The answer that anybody should ever say in that situation is always yes, you should go to space, because when are you ever going to get another chance to go to space? But then she's like, but no, only if there's no female astronauts. And then she pointed out that whenever you're out, when you're gone, like when you're out to sea for that long.
Sea goggles.
Yeah, they call it sea goggles.
I know how this works.
Every girl on the ship, which there's only like 12 of, who started off that deployment ugly, start becoming so attractive. Case in point, there was a girl, the first time I ever met her, I worked with her in our department. The first time I ever met her, my first response was, holy crap, I didn't know you could get into the military if you had Down syndrome, because she looked like she had Down syndrome. By the end of our 9-month deployment, I was like, oh my god, she's so hot. I would do anything for her.
I'm gonna have to find you this girl. I have 5 resources. 5 resources.
What do you want?
I want wilds.
Whoa! Well, which ones?
So I want 2 food and 2 gold. That's not, yeah.
Okay, you have 1 more resource, only 4.
Another food. Red. I'm just gonna start giving you colors. 2.
Can you guys hear American Dad in the other room? I don't know how sensitive this microphone is. It looks like it's probably pretty sensitive.
Give me my shrine.
I mean, I can test it when I'm in the other room by yelling. And I go, oh, yep, microphone's working.
Oops. And a motherfucking ocean. Okay.
You know, there's a thing here, right?
Yeah, it's
Why didn't you build a farmhouse and put a villager on that?
I don't have enough.
Well, then don't go too far, because that's the right thing to do.
I can...
Because like I said at the beginning, if you have the garden and you have a farmhouse and a villager, then the garden lets you take any one of any resource.
Take my stuff. I had enough.
So by putting a villager there, then she only has to spend 1 villager, and then every turn she can always take whatever she wants. There's really no limit to how this stuff works, which I kind of feel like there should be. Like, I feel like it's too easy to gain and gather all the crazy resources. Though I'm not doing very good this round because I don't have enough guys. Oh, that's a great idea. I know what I'm gonna do. Not with that shit of a roll. Snake eyes. Ah, that's not much better. I want 3 resources.
In case you weren't here earlier, it's a new game. It just came off with Kickstarter. We don't have it either. We are borrowing this from a friend. He hasn't even gotten to play it.
Yep.
We just borrowed it.
He did this. He sacrificed his playing his own game, opening his own box, undoing, popping.
He opened it, and there was nothing to pop.
No, I opened it. It was shrink wrapped when I got it from him. I know. For you guys.
But there was nothing to pop, to be fair.
So I'm making my sacrifice. 2, 2, and 2 for my shrines.
No, now you're gonna get into the.
Hey, get
your shrine is
off
dead.
my Easter Island head. They're all looking towards the light.
Yours are all looking towards the light.
Yeah, thank you. That's your friend, right? Adam, Joe?
Yes. Thanks, Adam.
The Beast. Wait, I have to have a good sound for this.
Oh, that
You know what? I'm making a promise right now that I will have a much better sound to play when people donate biddies, and subscriptions. And if you follow, we have a fun little song for following. Anyway, so I can move.
Is it loud enough that we can hear, though?
What? If you turn it's kind of quiet. It'll also pop up and say, anyways, so I can move 1. So move there. All right. Go, it's your turn. I had a terrible roll.
I'm gonna take 3. No, I'm gonna take 4 and explore 3.
All right, what do you want? You get your pick of the litter.
2 reds and 2 golds.
2 red, 2 gold.
Thanks, bitch. 1.
Ah, ocean. 2.
3. 4. Haha, you're just mad.
He who controls the soundboard controls the game, the sounds. Damn it. All right. Yeah, are you done with your turn?
Yep.
So now we're in an interesting situation, like we were the first game that we played, that we still haven't found the entrance to the cave, and we have both claimed all 3 of the shrines, which means now it comes down to who can ever find the cave entrance first and make their way through the cave entrance. However, there are bad guys in the cave that will cause us to fight.
Oh, that does suck.
And they fight each other. And then if you lose, you get booted out. Actually, I'd have to refer to the rule book because none of us lost to any of the bad guys. God, these stupid dice. I rolled another 1 and a 3. 4 and a 6. Much better. I'm going to move 6. I'm going to take 4 resources. And I'm going to take, well, I guess I'm going to take food because I'm not on anything else that I can take. What does it cost? Perfect. This is what I wanted. So 1, 2, build a villager. 3, I'm going to build my last 3 villagers. Now I can take any resource. And so it was it 1, 2, 3. Oh, it has to touch. That is one rule. Besides the very first tile placed, all tiles have to touch at least 2 other tiles when you place them. So you can't just build a line out to nowhere.
You know, I'm not sure we planned for this because I think once we get to the cave, I don't know if they're going to be able to see the cave.
We'll just leave this spot.
Like open. In here will be okay?
Yeah. So is that 1? Oh, that was 4. That was it. That's all the moves I got.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pay 1 gold to move these little effers with me.
Oh.
Ha! And you don't get to re-roll.
Well, I'm going to take 1 resource.
Which one?
Food. Red. And
She wants villagers.
I'm gonna explore 3. Where's my guy? Oh yeah.
1.
1.
The cave. Damn it.
Does it have to go over there?
That's the cave entrance. So now that the cave
2.
entrance is out, that opens up the new cave deck.
Oh, so then I can just... I have 1 more.
No, that counted as a move. So that was 3.
So 1, 2, and then moving over is 3?
Yes.
Okay.
So you found the cave entrance, and you take some movement to move into the cave
Okay.
entrance. So this is now considered the cave exit. And it can only build out in 4 directions.
And
here.
once again, you're like way over here.
I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Last time I was like over here.
I know.
And I lost because it took me 3 turns to get into the cave, and then I didn't have any resources once I got there.
So we're gonna do the drawing on Thursday.
Catan didn't have no damn caves. Wait, who asked about the...
Right here.
Oh.
We're gonna do it Thursday at 7:30, just before we start playing. 7:30, 8 o'clock. Depends on what time we come
Yeah,
on.
I think we're going to start coming on around 8 instead of 7:30. It gives me a little bit more time to get ready and food, and our daughter stays up a little bit later now. There's a dog on that table.
There is a dog on that table. He's coming.
Are you done with your turn? Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
Ah, yes! I couldn't have asked for a better roll than that. I got 5 and 6.
But wait,
Table dogs.
for the people who have been questioning if
Oh,
it's
yeah, look.
legit, here it is.
Here it is. Look, unopened. See the shine on
It's
this
legit.
from our lighting? This is still shrink wrapped.
Careful, don't rip that shark
I want that.
I'm gonna go put it back in its safe spot on our bookshelf.
Well, if you win it, that actually saves us shipping, so I might throw in a couple of... No, I'm joking. Everybody wants it.
Everybody's on it.
Everybody, but... Well, I'm really curious to see how much attention we get when we do our 10-day Gloomhaven stream and give away a copy of Gloomhaven in July. She is not happy about that because
Gloomhaven is rather pricey, but I think with...
takes money to make money.
But wait, I think with our connections and the board game stores that we have around us, we have a good deal of getting it at an affordable price.
All right, so I rolled a 5 and a 6. I'm going to move 5. I'm going to take 6 resources. I can take anything. I'm going to take all gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought you were
Now-
moving 5 and taking 6 resources, 'cause those are the words that came out of your mouth.
I took five resources, and I'm
Okay.
moving 6. Now, when you create you have villagers, you can't move them from where you created them at unless you pay a gold to move them. I don't know why it's not food or food and gold. Some of this doesn't make total sense, but
Who knows?
and the rules didn't really specify how many times you can move them as well. I guess it does specify that during your turn you can take any number of the additional actions between building farmhouses, villagers, forts, creating offerings, or moving your army. What it doesn't specify is when there's an actual battle. Like if she was to have tried to cross this and fight for that, it doesn't specify that you can't how many times you can move. But if she does, everybody who's in that fight has an opportunity to move their armies around as much as they need to. So I need to move 6 now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Get out of my cave.
Wait, do we fight?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
I
I don't think we can share spaces without fighting. Hold on, rulebook.
But it's just a cave. That's not fair.
But if I fight you, it is 1 gold per movement, but you can move as many villagers per movement.
It's kind of like the whole side thing.
It's weird. So like right now, so if we have to fight because I'm sharing a space with her, then we both have an opportunity to move our army around. But it doesn't say how many times you can move it. We just assumed that you could move it as many times as it takes to get people wherever you need to get them to. But still paying 1 gold per movement. Let's see. When you move onto a tile occupied by an opponent, either you or with your explorer or an army, you are an attacker. You are initiating an attack.
So you're initiating an attack right now.
Okay, well then hold on. I will just...
You don't want to attack me?
No, I don't want to fight yet. I don't have any of my army up nearby.
Me?
And I don't remember the rules. Alright. While she's taking her turn, I'm gonna...
So, do we still get resources while we're in the cave?
As long as you have villagers.
And I would like a green and a yellow. So, food and wood.
A green and a yellow is a wood and a gold.
Yeah, wood.
Okay.
Sorry. You know what I meant.
Example, battle with forts. Battle with farmhouses.
Okay.
How to control shrines. That's not right.
I'm gonna move 5. Oh god, I got the tiger. Oh wait, where do I have? You have to move these.
No,
these are in the way.
It has to go on one of these at 4 X's.
Okay, so how many dice do I get again?
You get whatever your strength is, which is right now 1 times the number of shrines that you have, so 4. Or it's 1 plus the number of shrines that you have.
I have 3 shrines. No, there's only 3 out there, right?
Right.
And
I read this somewhere.
A strength.
Oh, is it on the back?
Where did you get
Nope.
4?
Because your character has a strength of 1.
Oh, sorry, so I get 4 dice, not 3.
Plus each offering. Hold on. I
Patiently waited for war. It's not as cutthroat 2 players.
Before the battle occurs. Where does it say? I know it says in here somewhere. Somewhere it says. Well, this guy has a strength of 2, so I'll go ahead and roll these. You gotta beat 1. And you did. Alright.
2, 4, 6, 7.
But hold on. Let me just double check this.
Okay.
If you are battling a dweller.
I have to make sure that all of the dice are rolled properly.
Thieves have a treasure of 2 wood, 2 food, and 2 gold. If you defeat a thief, you claim the treasure. Ooh. Apparently the game becomes more strategic with you. You can play the inverse side of any dice or something. There's another rule, and then you kind of get to pick things. It takes a little bit of the stuff away. Where did I see that when we played the other day?
Maybe under the cave?
Example.
There's a section about the cave.
Cave shrines. Offerings cannot be destroyed. Here, you read. I'll take my turn.
I mean,
Oh, wait, hold on. You get a whole bunch of turns.
Right,
So you beat him.
Because I want to make sure I have the right number of dice. Otherwise, you're cheating.
Yeah, we're sorry for the technical difficulties.
This is 1.
We don't know the rules.
I just need to know about the dice.
What is this game called? El Dorado.
Island of El Dorado.
El Dorado. El Dorado FAQ. Frequently asked questions.
I think you Googled it, to be honest.
Can I do 1 for 5 trade at any time? What happens if your explorer, if the dweller defeats you?
Now you learned something. Thank you for teaching us.
Yes, the invert side of a die always. I did know that actually. I didn't realize that until we were playing role player, and I realized that the invert side of a die was always.
Each explorer strength is 1.
Yes.
That's all it says.
It was under. Fighting, the attacking. It said something that the value, our strength. There's something in there about how to calculate your strength. Unless I'm just high and I don't remember.
So that Adderall's.
Mix a little Adderall with some coffee in the morning. I call it a concentration cocktail.
That's probably very true.
Each explorer has the ability shown. Baby, you were literally right there when you were looking at the explorer. You just needed to read one more sentence further.
No.
It says if you're playing with Pedro, then your starting strength is 2. For every island shrine you control, your explorer strength is increased by 1. Except the cave shrine, your explorer strength is increased by 2.
So 4 dice.
So I was right.
4 dice it is. So I beat him. I have 4 more to go, so I can move here. Not with 1. Oh my god!
Did you just win again? This game is stupid.
Is that winning?
Yes, because now you have all 4 shrines. This is that twice.
How are you gonna boo me?
Because I lost, and I controlled the soundboard. Fine, I'll give you 1 cheer. All right. Let's do another one. Again!
What happens if you lose again? She won already. I'm just that good. Oh, really?
What other sounds do I have? Crowd groans.
Oh.
Yeah, they're upset about you winning.
I really think that the cave tiles just need to be like shuffled differently.
Maybe they are supposed. Give me your board. All right. This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something a little different this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get a 6, you can choose whichever one you want.
Oh, okay.
But we have to roll to see who gets to choose first. 3, I get to choose first. All right. So I got a 4, so I get the red again. 3, you are brown this time, like a poop, like the poop you are for beating me. I get salty when I don't win.
He is salty.
Poop brown. Speaking of poop.
Ew.
Yeah. One of those days.
TMI. Look, you made 2 people run away because you're talking about your turds.
I'm not talking about. You're talking about my turds. I just said it's one
Here,
of those
shuffle
days.
those a little bit more.
Maybe it says to put the actual cave shrine on the bottom. To forcing you to go completely through the cave.
I want to see what it says about the cave shrine because I feel like us just getting
It would be under the setup. I'm gonna take these.
Oh, maybe my greens away.
I'm gonna take these out so if we play another round, I don't have to get this box out again.
That's fine.
This box, by the way, this is probably one of the nicest boxes I've seen from a board game yet. So it's got this nice gold lettering on top. It's a little hard to read, I think. It's magnets. Look at this. Look at that. Look. Magnets in place. It comes with the.
Baby, I didn't technically win.
Why?
It says when you discover the cave shrine, move onto it. As you leave that tile, take it off the board and into your possession. You now control the cave shrine, and your explorer's strength increases by 2 until an opponent steals the cave shrine from you. To steal the cave shrine from a player, defeat their explorer. If you are defeated by a cave dweller, shuffle the cave shrine and the dweller back into the cave. You don't win until you actually leave the cave.
No. Read the winning rule on the very second page. Second page of the book.
First page. Second page.
So,
No, okay.
Winning the game. You win them immediately when you have you have 4 shrines. So the reason, like, we keep getting stuck with the shrine being at the very bottom of the deck. I don't know what you're wowing at. I am assuming it's the quality of that box.
It's delayed. Who knows? Oh. This.
Oh, hold on. I did that wrong.
Cheater. Oh, these can go back. What's that gotta be brown for?
Which side are you taking? Stella the Adventurer?
I haven't decided. Stella gets +1 speed per turn, and Lafitte the Pirate steals a random resource from any player.
Is it Lafitte or Lafayette?
There's no L, so it's Lafitte.
Oh, it is Lafayette.
Steals a random resource from any player for each 3 or 5 he rolls.
Whoa. I
think I'm gonna be him. That's a baller, and I'm gonna steal some shit from you.
We'll just see about that.
Though I wish he was cool and he rode the horse. Because she gets a horse.
You know, the downside to this not being cards, it was a surprisingly quick game. They say it's about 15 to 20 minutes per player.
That was about 40 minutes.
That's about 30.
Was it?
So that still adds up, right?
Their meeples are so cool. Okay, here's a...
So one of the criticisms that I saw the other day when he was asking questions, asking for feedback about his game and why people may or may not have backed his Kickstarter, a lot of people were complaining that these meeples look cheap, but they're like this one, you'd think that little piece would be breakable. This is really durable. Feel it.
I would be afraid. It's not my game. I don't want to break it.
I'm just saying that the fear of this game having a lack of quality is...
Cheap wasn't something that he went with.
No.
Because even these
He didn't need to. He made a shit ton of money on this game.
Even these shrines are so heavy. Like, I would thought they would have been lighter and made of plastic, but they're not.
He got like $500,000 for this.
Well, the bonus
and met all of his stretch goals and everything.
The bonus for him is playing this game and actually getting hands-on with it makes me want to back the 2nd edition.
I think we're going to.
Plus, it comes with the expansion.
With the expansion. They are good. And this is pretty easy. I think you could probably play it with kids, too. Oh.
I think we could, but...
Our kid just gets bored real quick and wants to go play with her phone.
So we just kick her out of the room.
What are these?
But our second one is asleep,
That's your starting resources.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This time I'm going to try... No, I'm going to stick with my Nicholas Fortuitous.
I like that everybody that comes to hang out with us all has kids too, so they understand, like, hey, we're not hopping on until like 8 o'clock. Got kids that are up our butts. They need to go to bed. There's the ones that are like, where are you? I think we all feel that way.
Did you shuffle this? Did you ever look at the setup for this?
I did not look at the setup.
I asked you to look at the setup.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You were too busy wanting to read that, thinking you won the game.
But I did shuffle.
Separate. Gather El Dorado tiles. It doesn't say anything about the cave. Cave is built from a second El Dorado map. When entering the cave, place the exit tile about 2 feet away from the main islet. If there's not enough space on the table, find a different surface in the room. You may move from the cave entrance for 1 speed. Discover cave tiles is similar to discovered tiles, except you cannot place cave tiles adjacent to it. Oh, you cannot place cave tiles adjacent to an X on the cave exit.
I told you that.
We did that backwards. It's okay because we've never built more than 2 off of there. I read that you have to place it adjacent to the X. I still think it would be better if it really does say 2 feet.
That's too much space.
I don't. Who has 2 feet of extra space on their table?
I mean, we might.
I mean, we do, but we have this giant camera and like cameras all over the place.
I have 2 laptops up, the board game, the stream deck.
I'd show you, but I was just sitting here thinking how I could show you what we got going on.
You can't.
But it would take a minute to set it, so I'd make sure everything was working right. Oh, yeah, anyways. What are we doing? I gotta remember to take pictures this time we play it, so I can put them with our review. I need 10 pictures. Where's my phone? Where's my phone at?
Oh, God. I found a way.
Oh, you have the light in the picture, though.
Well, the light is in my way.
You can't take pictures from that angle.
I can't.
You have to take pictures against the light,
I can't
or with
do
the
that.
lighting.
I
All
can't
right, roll off. Wait, I won the roll off. Fine, you go first.
Ooh. I'm gonna take 6 resources and explore 3. Damn it, that's 6 gold.
Yeah. Dum-dum.
You're a dum-dum.
Your mom's a dum-dum. Woo, the cave entrance right off the bat.
Is that a thing?
Yep. Move your hand. Hey, where's your character, first of all?
Oh, he's over here hanging
So
out.
now you're on the cave entrance.
But that means technically so. 2.
Three.
Well, this is probably a bad idea though, because if you think about it, I don't have any resources. I mean, I guess I don't need resources.
You don't need resources to take the shrine.
I just have to be able to come out and keep the shrine.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we usually just let him go first for everything, because
That's usually the house rule.
it's usually house rule, because half the time I don't know the rules to the game. So if he goes first, he's the guinea pig. Oh.
Gimme. Threes. It's threes game. I'll take 3 gold.
I rolled 3
And
zeros.
I'll move 3 spaces. 1. Ooh.
Oh,
This is gonna be a quick game.
Yeah, it is.
2. 3.
Look how you guys dancing.
You want 6 more gold? You don't get any resources because you're in the cave. And you don't have any villagers outside of the cave. Ah! You know what sound I need?
Can explore.
Ah! I need to work on my soundboard. So bad. Wait, no, you can't do that.
Why can't I do
Because
that?
you can only build stuff on the location of your Explorer.
No.
You can leave,
Yeah.
and it still doesn't matter because you have to build a farmhouse too.
2.
You can build a farmhouse? Can you build a farmhouse? You don't have any wood.
I do.
Oh, we started with a wood.
Dick face.
You're right. No, it goes on the corner.
I put it where I want to put
It
it.
goes on the corner.
Give him a villager.
Great, now you get gold.
Now I get 3 gold.
3 gold. No, you don't. You had to forego your gathering.
Damn it. It doesn't matter. I moved once. No, I have.
No, you moved twice.
Even
1,
twice.
2,
I have
3.
four- I have
You
4
moved
more.
3 because you were here.
Okay, so I have 3 more.
1, 2, 3. She's
Shut up.
cheating.
I'm not cheating.
You'd be surprised how much she
4.
cheats at board games.
5.
It's not so much.
6.
It's not so much that she like intentionally cheats either. It's that she just, if we don't know the rules, she wants to just make them up in her favor, and usually that's completely wrong.
Boom.
Oh,
Lay off my shit.
it's fine. It's fine. I got an idea.
You gonna go in the cave and try to get the shrine?
I can move. I'm gonna collect 3 resources, and I'm gonna do all 3 wood, obviously, because it's all I can do right now. And I'm gonna move 6. 1. Fucking ocean. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and I'm gonna build a thing and put a guy on there. This here and put this guy here. Nope.
That's a shrine guy.
That's Easter Island head.
You're operating.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. So what game do you guys think we should play on Thursday? Thursday being our prime time. I think we were thinking Eon's in, but we got to teach the guy we're playing with. And
He might be on here. He's a lurker.
He's a lurker. I won't talk too poorly of him then. He's simple. It's in his name.
He's simple. I'm gonna take 6 resources.
Not you, Adam.
Not the beast.
The other Adam. The Puck.
Puck. Simply Puck.
Simply Puck.
He lurks. And his brother gets mad because we pick on him. Okay, you were lurking the other day. You came in and you didn't say anything. He watched our stream the other day and didn't say anything to us. Jerk.
We had Rougarou hanging out, chatting it up.
True.
It's always so much easier when we have people to talk to. Yeah, we bought 2nd edition. I paid way too much for it.
Yeah.
At Geekway to the West.
Don't buy it at a convention.
Or don't buy it at that convention. Just don't go to that convention unless you just want to sit around and play board games with random people from across the country. Or try board games that you just wanted to play. The problem was we had almost everything.
Well, the real problem was we had 2 kids with us, and we couldn't really play games. And they wanted to play games like little kid games.
Our babysitter fell through.
Damn your babysitter!
Don't tell my mom the babysitter's dead.
No!
My mom was the babysitter.
Baby!
Oh, I'm gonna feel bad.
That's awful!
Whose turn is it? Did you go?
My turn! I need 6 resources.
Which 6?
2 of each. You can blow up the chat, it's fine.
No, we like that. It's fun to talk to people. Otherwise, it's just me picking on her the whole time. Usually winning, but not so much tonight.
I get to do 2.
Yeah, oceans. That's what you get. Yeah, move further away from all of the stuff.
I'm a pirate. I gotta be near the water. No. Yeah. You gotta stop. I'm gonna roll with.
Woo! Oh! 6s. I'm gonna take.
Hey, Jen.
6 food.
Oh, I gotta text her. She's not.
So you gotta feed the dogs. Jenny, feed the dogs.
Please.
I'm gonna do 2, 2, 2. And I'm gonna make the first offering to the gods. And then I'm gonna build.
Pretty sure she's playing Fortnite.
I'm gonna build another guy. Actually, I'm gonna build 3. All 4 of my guys.
Yep.
And now I can move 6.
No.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you are on my shit.
I shouldn't have went all the way around like that.
Maybe if you do that, it'll stop telling you.
Telling me what?
That it's Emra's birthday.
God damn it.
You have it like set up on a calendar thing and it keeps warning you.
It's the only birthday. The only person whose birthday my computer insists on telling me repeatedly.
And you don't even really know him.
There's things I like about PlayerUnknown Battleground, but at the end of the day, I really think I just like Fortnite better. I think Fortnite's a little bit more polished.
I'm gonna move one. Build a guy.
What I really want to try out, I want to try out Realm Royale.
Can I have a food?
Realm Royale is. Did you move first and then take your?
I went one and then I gave you.
You have to do you have, and then you took a food back because you did everything backwards.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not okay. Rules are rules for a reason.
Screw your rules.
Awesome. I wanted to play it. It's free to play right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just scoot its cage away from the wall.
You got another fantastic roll. Ginny, you just hit the wall.
Just put his food in there. Move his towel away.
I spent 2 weekends painting this entire house. Alright, I get 5 resources. Don't I need flipping gold? Shh. Stop showing off. I'll take 2 and 2. I'm gonna switch these. I'm gonna actually move 5. So we're gonna go forward 1. Oh, perfect. 1, 2.
What the fuck?
3. Oh. 4. The torch. Privately look through the cave stack. Do not rearrange the tiles, then flip this over and use it as a basic cave stack.
So you get to see where the... So it's coming up soon. I can read you, first of all. That's what almost 12 years together does. I can read your face.
Okay, you say so.
But you have to move there, though.
Oh, that's fine.
He really wants us to have a war.
War!
Can I have 2 food, 2 wood, 2 food and 3 wood?
I don't know if it's fair to compare Fortnite to Overwatch. They're 2 completely different types of games.
You're saying it's a mix between the 2, though.
Oh, it's a mix between the 2. Okay.
Right, Battle Royale would be
I read that as you were mixed between the 2. Like, you didn't know which one you liked better. Yeah, it's actually made by, like, the people who made it were trying to make an Overwatch clone, but because all these Battle Royales are taking over the world, they switched to make a Battle Royale version of an Overwatch clone. Ugh, that's shit roll. 4s. 4s, whores. Drink. I'm gonna take 4
Go lay down.
4 Farfignugan. 4 wood. Or 4 food. 4 clay.
4 something.
And now I can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How'd you leave?
I don't know. Maybe I just didn't want to get the thing.
I will take 2 food, 2 wood. Red, 2 green. And I get to move 5.
Okay, I saw you just lift your tail to fart.
2.
Strength of 3.
It's okay, I've got...
She can read me so well. That's what 12 years of being married has done. She knows.
Shut up. Did you say yay?
Oh, I get to roll 3.
Oh no.
Alright, you died. What happens when you die? I don't know.
Yay!
Let's see what happens when you die in the cave.
You lose. Good day.
If a player defeats the dweller, flip the tile over. The defeated player chooses half, rounded down, of their resources and returns them to the resource stacks.
I have 12, so I have to get rid of 6.
Shuffle the cave dweller back into the stack. So now I have no clue where anything is in here.
6.
Because this just got shuffled again.
Good.
Ooh, burn. You need some aloe vera with that burn?
No, I don't.
Give me the pieces. Wait, how many more movements do you have?
That was it.
I'll take a 4 and I'll reroll a 3. I'm going to move 1. Two, 3. I'm going to build a farm. Wait, what's the farm? Wood. I'm gonna build a farm here, and I'm gonna place. Oh, I can't. Oh. I'm gonna pay 5 for a gold so I can move one of my guys. And that's it. Your turn. Whoa, calm down there, Hammer.
I do what I want. I'll take 1 food.
1 food? But you put the 1 on the...
I know.
You did it backwards. I'm gonna reroll both. Ugh. Same number, different combination. I'm gonna take 2 gold. And I guess I'm gonna explore. Oh, 1. Oh, crap. I'm gonna pay 1 gold to move an army guy 1 space. I can't build it. I already built my... Hey, hold on. You've been taking this like a resource? This is not a farmhouse. This is a fort. Cheater! She's a cheater! She's been cheating this whole game!
Oh well.
Shame!
I thought you could do that with that guy too.
No, it's not a farmhouse, it's a fort.
But my guy's still there.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't work. If you win this game, it gets a big giant asterisk next to this victory.
Next to this one. Cheater!
And I'm gonna move my other 2 guys here. And I'm gonna end my turn on that spot.
I got a little excited.
Actually, no, I'm gonna move my 3rd and final movement there. Will you calm down with the dice? You're like throwing them across our board.
Will you bite me? It's fucking fine.
That wasn't the button I meant to hit.
Can I have 1 of each? Oh no, I can't have 1 of each.
Shame, shame. We know your name.
I'll take 3 golds, okay? 3 golds.
You can't even. Oh yeah, you can't.
Yes, I can, bitch. Give me my 3 golds. 1, 2, 3. Now it's legal.
No, hold on. You paid for a fort.
Oh, hold on.
Did you guys see this?
I would have overpaid you. Calm
No, you
down.
wouldn't have. It would have cost you 6 gold.
It's legal now. It is legally my farmhouse.
We have a disclaimer when you first start watching our video. Mature content.
He acts like he doesn't Skype me at work anyway.
So fuck off.
I have 6 movement. I moved 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back in the cave? 4. Nicholas Fortuitous.
5. 6. That's why I felt it. Oh yeah, because I was telling him how I added the disclaimer today and how sometimes Puck shushes me when I say something bad.
He's such a pussy. Wait, is he watching?
Or we start to argue.
You're a pussy.
Or like when you and I start to argue, he's like, don't argue.
Yeah, he gets uncomfortable. He doesn't like confrontation.
Wayne. I
work with a guy, he gets uncomfortable whenever we start arguing. And then he like runs off to hide. Both shit. Rerolling both. Even worse. I'm gonna move 1. I'm gonna take 4 resources. So I'm taking some gold.
Damn, my foot hurts.
And I'm gonna move 1. And I'm gonna pay a gold to move another 3 guys with me.
Oh, you're taking them into the cave.
Yeah. Ho.
I won't be able to go in there.
She's a hoe. For show.
I will take 1 wood. Why would I take gold? Oh my god, no, don't do that!
Quick, pick it up so it doesn't fall in the pee.
you threw Pip's card on the floor. Nope, not doing anything. I'm gonna move 4. Shut your mouth! I still have things I can do.
Don't get too close to the cave.
1. You just can't build right there. 2.
Ooh.
That's.
Well, that wasn't. I need a sound. What is this one? Yell groan? Nope, that wasn't that. That wasn't the one I wanted.
Just a bit there. Okay. Now I will be careful.
I'm gonna work on the soundboard. I promise by Thursday I'll have improved it a little bit, and by next Tuesday when we start our 10 days of 10 games stream, I will have vastly improved my soundboard.
Legit.
There is a 2-foot table rule. Yeah, that's
It's like not even.
way too close.
Yeah. But
it does
here's
say.
The thing, though. Why do you need 2 feet? There's not enough cave tiles there.
It does say that we can use a different surface.
Yeah, but then nobody will be able to see it.
Alright, rolling the dice.
Whoa, killer.
Woo!
Whoa.
Alright, shut your hole. I'm gonna go. I got 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, gold. 5 wheat.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 3.
And I'm gonna pay. So now I can move. No.
Use that.
I can move 4, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to move my guys all the way in here with me.
Can they see the cat?
I don't think so.
Or maybe he's just guessing that we have a cat.
Oh, he looks so sleepy though.
He's fat and fluffy and sleeping comfortably. Where we could put the cave.
Use the cat. Last week I almost touched Puck in the mouth with Unk's butthole. Unk is our giant cat. And I picked him up and his legs were all spread and his tail was down and flicking, and I leaned it closer and closer to Puck's face. Then he turned and he screamed like a girl.
He did. I'm gonna take 4 resources.
Which ones? Don't tell me you're gonna take 4 resources.
2 food and 2 wood.
Just tell me which 2 resources.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
You look like cat people. But we have 3 cats.
What are cat people?
And 3 dogs. So we're an even mix. Although the cats are kind of awful.
Oh.
Oh, he's probably
He must have stood up and stretched.
He is fat. For a while, he outweighed our 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, when she was like 2 and 3.
All right, move.
I have 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Right there. 5. That's the one that's laying back over on the chair. The Maine Coon.
5 and 5. I'm gonna take 5 gold. 1, 2,
Damn it,
3,
I
4,
keep forgetting
5.
when I roll 5 to steal from you.
Yeah. Now we're even for you cheating for half of the game.
That's fine.
So now I can move 5. So we got 1. Oh!
No!
1, 2. This is mine now.
But I can always steal it from you.
Maybe. I'm carrying around a posse. That was 1, 2. When you enter the book, when you enter it, you say you don't claim it until you leave. So you have to leave it to be able to claim it.
Right.
So that was 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as I can move.
Are you leaving your dudes?
Calm down.
Oh, okay. Don't give me an attitude.
That was 2, 3, 4. I'm only gonna move 4.
No, leave the camera alone. Go.
And I can move my posse 2. 1, 2. Alright. Actually, 3. No, I'm gonna leave them there. Okay. Yep. Just like your wiener.
The other guy left because there was a DMI. I was like, peace. Y'all gross.
He just came in so he could get his free extra.
But he didn't even tell me who he was aside from his first name. So, I mean...
Happens.
Alright, I'm gonna take 3, just one of each. Please. And I'm gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4.
Oh, bullshit. Rerolling. 6 and a 3.
What's up, Jen?
I want 6 resources. I'm gonna move 3. I need food,
I'll come up.
wood.
If you fall asleep, I'll cover you up.
Actually, what else do I need wood for? Offerings? Yeah, wood. And that 5 and 6. Alright, I got my 6. Alright. I got a pocket full of Benjamins. And I can move. I did that backwards. I keep doing that backwards. I can move 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Do I have to fight you now?
Aren't you gonna fight my one little farmer?
I think I do, because I have to fight it because you have a guy there.
That's fine. Let's bring it.
Hold on. Let me make sure. When you move into occupied by an opponent, either by an explorer or an army, that's what he is. An army is 1 or more villagers.
But you, my dear.
I also have a strength of 2. Thank you very much. Plus 3, 4, 5.
You got all those. That's not even a fair fight.
That's not. I mean, it's 3.
Oh wait, do I get one for him?
Yes, and your village. This guy gets 1.
Well, there's not enough. Oh yeah.
Oh, and I get 1 for this.
I counted that in the one I gave you. I gave you one for him and him.
Oh, well then I get even more because I also have this.
Hold on.
Here,
count it
you
out.
roll yours first and just add it up.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Is that right?
Yep.
5. Because if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, he has to be there for that to count.
Oh.
You only get 4.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I know, you're gonna die. It's war!
Oh no, this one's got like a blemish and it's not.
Well, it's not a very big island. One person might be an army. I know, it's the marker. It looks like they filled them in with Sharpie, with gold Sharpies.
So I have 2, 4, 5.
That's actually a pretty good roll. Now, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh no, that one doesn't count.
Give me blanks.
Don't knock over the light.
It's just a light.
Shh. All right. Oh! 6, 7.
No.
Did I beat you?
I have 5. Of course you beat me.
What happens when you lose? To me,
I have to go half of my cards.
if you are defeated in battle, defeated villagers die, and defeated buildings are destroyed.
So you destroyed.
I have a sound for that. The winner of the battle places their defeated explorer on an unoccupied tile next to a shrine. Maybe you were supposed to move your explorer in there.
If that's the case, then I would have had 1 more dice.
Hold on. Before a battle occurs, both attacker and defender have an opportunity to move their armies. No.
Well, I took these off because they.
So you can go here. Wait, do you own that? Yeah, you're brown. Boop, brown. And then that. What else happens? If it is not possible, the defeated explorer chooses half rounded down of their resource cards to give to the winner, and their turn is over.
I have 10 cards, so.
If an explorer is defeated by... Okay. Winner! Winner! I had to check to make sure I didn't have, like, gross armpit stains.
Oh, you do.
I don't. Alright, so now... Oh, my turn is over. I end my turn.
Yeah, so give me the dice. I'm missing one.
It blended in.
I'm gonna take one food.
I don't want your sheep.
1 food. No, it's red. You're doing Catan rules. And I get to move 5, but fuck you for moving me way over here. Actually, it works out in my favor.
No, it doesn't. Look at that.
Well, the ocean doesn't.
Oh, snap.
I mean, it sucks because you're gonna get it and win, but...
Oh, does it now? One thing leads to another. Where did I just hear that? Was that on the TV in the other room?
Will you trade a food for a gold?
We can trade. That is true. There is trading in this game. No.
You dick.
I don't have the cards to do it.
Yes, you do!
No, I don't want your food. You need to earn that shit. Why don't you build a farmhouse and a villager so you can earn enough resources on your next turn? Actually, you don't need to because he's on a garden.
You think I don't know?
No?
It's your last shrine. Come on, I know you got the food.
6
It's because he doesn't like to trade.
and 4.
Especially not when he has the upper hand. He will not trade.
So, when I used to play Catan 2 players a lot, just playing regular Catan 2 players, and that was one rule that we pulled out to make it a little bit more challenging and fair, because in a 2-player game, trading resources isn't really beneficial to you.
But when you're playing with more than 2 players, you can team up a little bit.
Yes, exactly. You can form alliances. We're on an island. You form alliances, right? Like in Survivor?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
You
What
would
do I
not
need
be
to
my
do? So
ally.
first, I can take 6 resources and explore 4.
You really just
No, I
have
did
to
that
come over here to
backwards.
win. So, I mean, just win.
Shh. Calm down. I'm taking my 6 resources. I can only take wood. What do I have the least of? I need 1 more wood. I have enough of those. I have enough of those. So I need 1 wood and the rest in gold for moving things around.
Even then, I like to tell people I don't have something.
She is horrible at Catan.
Yeah, I'm pretty awful.
Horrible at Catan. Sorry.
You done ruined this game for me.
You won twice, and this time I handed it to you.
I know I don't want you to win.
All right,
ever.
so 2. I'm making 2 sacrifices to the gods. One's a virgin and one's a virgin.
Oh, you're awful. The worst type. I mean, you really need to move first, though.
Oh, hold on.
That one.
I thought I needed that one. Give me my shit back. I want to make it official. Now I move 4. 1, 2,
Oh, damn it. I was hoping it would be an ocean.
3. Now I can do this.
No, you can do it. And now you win.
And the crowd goes wild. No, because nobody wanted you to win.
Even you didn't want me to win. I know. You have to go outside.
Yep. So that's it. There it is.
Shut up, Adam.
I didn't want her to win. No.
Go. You're gonna knock over the camera.
So, having now played this,
Yeah, die.
yay, a tie.
Sophie is jealous of Board Game Dog. She wants to be Board Game Dog. Go.
No, dog. Damn it, Mocha. Come on.
She's like walking around him. Go to bed. She just like stop. Earthquake.
So, having played this game now, what, 3 times? Which was one of our rules. No, was it 3 or 4? 5. Oh.
It's 5, but that's not gonna happen.
We used to say that we weren't gonna critique a game and give it a review until we've played it. Yeah, it's 2-1. I win.
2-1 you won.
I mean, obviously, my 1 win counts for like 3 victories.
I mean, because he has it so rough. Oh, gosh. Really, though, there's no playing. I don't think I can actually commit to playing a game 5 times. And here's why. Because sometimes the games that you want to commit to playing 5 times are just fucking awful. And you know that they're awful from the first time you play them.
Like what? Besides Dragonfire, what game has been awful? By the way, I don't care what anybody says. Dragonfire is terrible.
That's pretty awful. So awful, it's in our current board game auction.
We just gave it up. We chalked it up to a loss and gave it up.
Take the game. I don't want to see it anymore.
Burn it.
No, don't burn it, because it costs money.
Get a priest and burn it.
Get a priest and burn it. Well, no, it's in our local board game auction, and I'm hoping to see a few dollars out of it so I can buy another board game. And then I like.
But everybody's talking about how amazing that game is. It's so hard. I can't wait to play this with 3 or 4 players, honestly. It's just good enough as a 2-player game that we could be entertained playing this from time to time.
I'm sure we could get Abby and Pip to bring it over and we could play them. They probably wouldn't want to play live, but
what a pansy.
It's not that bad. I mean, If you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't give a fuck.
I like being live on the interwebs for all to see. If people would pay me to be naked on the internet, I'd totally do that.
Nobody pays dudes to be naked on the internet.
Nope, you're right. Nobody does.
Nobody. I have the bag for those, I think.
Because regardless of what anybody says, there's nothing attractive about a penis. Women don't even find penises attractive.
Are we missing bags for those? Or did these two not?
Those two were in here.
Oh, okay, you're right. This goes for that. Ain't nobody listening to you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's alright.
They're tuning you out.
It's fine. I got a little vulgar.
We have that disclaimer on our page now that says you should come grab a beer, play board games, and that if you don't like vulgar stuff, this probably isn't the place for you.
See? No, there's nothing attractive about a penis.
No, I'm sorry. Vulgar. You know, Adam, you weren't here the night that we were talking about, like, farts, okay?
Oh.
We can get vulgar.
No, she was the only one talking about leg farts. I don't even remember what Puck and I were talking about, but it wasn't even close to leg farts.
Oh.
Sexual leg farts. Whatever that is.
You guys were talking about queeps.
Yeah, we were talking about queeps, but she was over here losing her shit about leg farts, sexual leg farts in her own head. Look, she's doing it right now.
Oh, I can't do this anymore. I quit.
She says some gross things at work. You got him sent to HR multiple times? Don't worry. When I worked there, I got sent to HR because we were talking about Game of Thrones in the break room.
That's not true. I've never gotten you sent to HR. Besides, if you were going to go to HR, it wouldn't be on my account. Well. You know who I'm surprised doesn't go to HR more? Well, I won't say her name, but it's a friend at work. You blame Erica. She's been to HR so many times.
I don't understand that company.
I'm surprised Nikki doesn't live in HR. I mean,
when I worked there, I literally there were 2 months I did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing for 2 months. I'm not exaggerating when I say I did absolutely nothing. I didn't even open up Visual Studio once for 2 months. And then I started to work for about a week, and then I got a better job offer somewhere else, and they offered me $15,000 to not leave.
Not me. They paid me $1 less to make a lateral move. Woohoo! And they've written me up twice in the last year.
Over stupid shit, because you have kids.
Yeah.
And you have to take care of your kids.
Wherever I go, I'm poaching people. I'm poaching the people I like.
They told me not to poach people when I left.
Fuck that rule.
I poached people.
I'd be poaching Adam. He literally has worked with me on 2 separate projects.
Alright, so we posted out our thing today for, do I have a better camera set up for this?
I don't get to do nothing and not get paid. I have to work. They look over my shoulder, basically. Better coaching. Don't take my tusks.
Nope, it's you.
You can keep those tusks.
Look here, you're on camera. Wave.
Oh, it's like face down on your head.
Well, it's because this is actually my good camera. That's the one that's supposed to be on this side.
Oh, what happened?
They got switched.
Why don't we just upgrade this one to that one?
So we posted out our thing today on Facebook announcing our 10 days, 10 games giveaway. Let's go over this real quick. I'm excited about this. We're going to do, starting next Tuesday, we're going to stream for 10 days straight. Well, not 10 days straight. in the evenings, every evening. We're just going to stream for 10 days in a row. We're going to stream 10 days in a row.
10 games for 10 days.
10 games, 10 days. And at the end, what we did to come up with this list was we went on to Facebook and we created a little thing with the stuff. And hold on, I'm trying to find the post and I can't think and talk at the same time. Not when it's important. Here we go. No, I'm not interested in starting. Just want to see the picture that I posted. Why does it turn it into an event that I can't see the picture? I fucking hate Facebook.
Facebook hates you.
It does. Review an event? Okay, here we go. Now
Why
I
did
can
you
pull
turn
the
it into
picture.
an event?
Why did I do that? It turned itself into an event because it read this and saw dates. So it's like, oh, this Facebook thinks this is an event.
But it says July 10th, so it's not even right.
It says June.
No, it says July.
It does say July. All right. So, anyways.
Yes, possibly 11 if the tiebreaker.
Well, no, because on the 29th we have a party to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Blah, blah.
And then Saturday is
Then I might
Abby's
kill
birthday.
somebody.
No. Are we doing something on Saturday with Abby's birthday, or
No,
is the following weekend?
The following
Okay,
weekend.
anyways, personal stuff. So, based on our poll, we posted out like 15 games, and we know in 5 we're going to fall off this list, and the other 10 were the ones we're going to stream. And in order, starting next Tuesday, we're going to play Champions of Midgard. Maybe even we have the expansions for it that came out on Kickstarter last year, though I don't remember how to play the game, so we'll probably just play the normal straight up version.
Mm-hmm.
Then Wednesday is Tiny Epic Galaxies. It's an okay game. I don't think it quite lives up to the hype that everybody says. It's fun, but everybody acts like it's the greatest game ever made.
I wonder if they're playing with the expansion, though.
Well, we're not, because we don't have it.
We don't have it.
On Thursday, and this is going to be an interesting with Puck, is Castles of Burgundy. It's not going to be a very interesting day. It's probably not going to be a very entertaining game to watch, but we'll try to keep things lively.
How long the turns take?
Friday, I'm excited about this one because it's one of my favorite games. We have Azul. Saturday, this is my 3rd favorite game of all time. We have Saturday, my 2nd favorite game of all time, we have Spirit Island. Again, love that game so much. It might be in... It is really tied close with Catan right now. We haven't played Catan in a while, so I don't know. We played with Puck the other day, and I stomped on you guys twice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, then Sunday, the fun and exciting Clank! You gotta say it like that, because there's an exclamation point at the end. It was Clank! Then Monday, we have probably the most overrated game of all time, is Blood Rage. I have a sound effect for that. I don't understand it. It's not a bad game.
It's just too easy.
But it's so simple. I don't get it. Everybody acts like it's the greatest game made in the last 30 years. But it's not. It's kind of...
It doesn't fit that.
What, Blood Rage? No, it doesn't.
I think they just love it for the minis.
That's what it is. Everybody loves it for the minis. Though to be fair, we've never played it with more than 2 people.
Oh, that's true too.
It might be more fun with 4 or 5 people. Or I guess it only plays 4.
It's probably more cutthroat. Oh, I mean, it was stitchy.
But with 2 players, it's really just kind of boring. But anyways... It's popular, so it ranked at number 4. Now, next Tuesday, one of my favorite games, it's probably number 4 on my list of favorite games of all time, which we should be joined by the creator that night on Twitch. We'll be streaming Scythe. If you have not played or seen Scythe, it is awesome. And now Wednesday, 3rd favorite game of all time. This was the one I was excited for earlier. It's another island game, Dinosaur Island.
I'm so excited to get that Kickstarter and all of this.
If you've never played Dinosaur Island, you gotta check out that stream.
There's a lot.
If you love Jurassic Park in the 90s, this game is just full of it. And then Thursday, the 10th game, followed by a giveaway of the game, not the version. We'll have a new copy.
We'll have a new copy.
But we'll have Lords of Waterdeep. It won the poll. I was a little surprised that Lords of Waterdeep came in number 1. What was even more shocking is that Hero Realms and Star Realms were both the 2 lowest ranked games on our poll. And they're
the only card game.
And Hero Realms is one of my favorite deck builders. Dominion's fun, but Hero Realms is awesome.
No, we didn't buy any of the Harry Potter games. One of them was like $400.
It is a classic, yeah. I really want to get the Hogwarts cooperative deck builder game, but every time I see it, it's like, oh, I don't know.
Let me just borrow Abby and Pips.
Nah, we'll just buy it. Why? Why not?
Okay.
And I think we're gonna take tomorrow off because we got some getting ready for Thursday to do.
Or Wednesday.
But I think we're gonna play. We're gonna do Eon's End.
Yeah, we can. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Wait, what day?
This Thursday with Puck. What?
Twice again. It's fine. His turns just take so long. And I worry about not being able to get through the game. That's good to know.
Hogwarts battle.
So it is fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely on my list, and I keep picking it up. But every time I pick it up, I put it down.
There's so much hate on. Have you watched a stream with him? So last week I started timing our turns. What game were we playing?
Dominion.
We were playing Dominion, and I started timing our turns, and I would time his turn, and then I would time our 2 turns combined. And he was consistently took longer than me and Beth combined. His 1 turn.
He does think really hard. Yeah, he does. Very hard.
I'd say he's simple. Simple Puck.
So with our 10 days of gaming, I'm trying to get like a game that we can quickly like, hey, this game is coming out, blah blah blah, or hey, this product is coming out.
For each day?
For each day. So far I have 2.
Ooh.
Maybe 3. I have reached out to a company called Quiver. No, not Quiver River. They have like this thing called the Quiver board game or card like carrying case, and it's like this wide and like this long, where you can put cards in it. If you fall asleep on me, or you can put cards and board games into it and you can carry it around. But never mind.
Oh, we don't have 7th Continent.
No, it's too.
I want 7th Continent, but I can't find it, and when I do find it, it's $300.
Or it's gone very quickly.
Or it's gone like immediately. We were able to snag a copy of Fury of Dracula 3rd edition for pretty cheap.
And then 4th edition.
But 4th edition is going to be cheap and crap from what I hear.
Yeah,
like they cheaped it down to roll out a new release.
I feel like we overpaid.
Oh, you got 7th Continent?
Yeah, but I feel like he's too far away from us.
Yeah, where are you located?
Kids just show up, be like, we're here to play games. We got Food Chain Magnet too, but we haven't opened it, and I'm afraid to open it.
That was another one that's so hard to find, and we picked it up. We found it at the board game store for $75. We got Food Chain Magnet, and I have never seen that game for less than $200.
Yeah. So we haven't opened it. It's still shrink wrapped. I mean, the bottom is like dented in, but
barely.
But I think that's why it was on sale though, because it was dented and kind of like broken in one corner.
Corpus Christi. I had a friend from Corpus Christi.
Yeah, it's kind of far from us. We're in St. Louis.
Yep, we're right in the middle. Well, at least we're all in the same time zone, so that's something, right?
There you go.
We also bought Hero Quest, and it ended up just being the box, an empty box with some rules.
No, it came with the cards, and it came with extra character cards, and it came with like extra.
We got like a third of the game, but we only paid $65 for it.
I mean, I can always resell all of the cards and make what I paid for it off just the cards.
Did you see the guy on Facebook that got it at Goodwill for $15? Yeah. An unopened copy of Hero Quest?
It was half price.
That's what it was, half price books.
They hella
They missed out.
They missed that one.
They missed out. I've seen copies of Hero Quest go for $400.
Oh, that's right. He did say Navy base.
Oh, that's right.
I don't really have a Navy base here, though.
Well, if you end up closer, let us know. Though we might move someday.
Yeah. We're looking at possibly.
That's most people's Grail game. We have, like I said, we have half of a copy of it, a third of a copy of it.
I got really excited and I thought it was gonna have all the pieces, and then I got it and it did not.
I don't know if I have a Grail game right now.
No,
I mean, Hero Quest, Food Chain Magnet was up there. Seven Continents probably my Grail game right now, or Kingdom Death Monster.
I'd really like
but I'm
to
not
see
paying
it.
$4,000 for Kingdom Death Monster.
It shouldn't be $4,000.
It's $4,000.
It was only $300.
$4,000.
New.
$4,000.
Who is selling their copy
Google it.
for $4,000?
I'm gonna Google it right now. Prove you wrong.
No, I'm just wondering where's the price markup? It was only $300 on Kickstarter.
Supply and demand, bitch.
Whew. But did it have all the pieces for $90? Because ours did not have all the pieces for $60. I'm missing quite a bit.
What? $90. I paid $65 for the box.
65. Basically.
So Kingdom Death Monster right now, okay, it's back to $400
No.
on eBay. That's not too bad. The last time I looked at this the other day, and there was like the only copy available on Board Game Geek was like $3,000 or $4,000. Though it may have been a Kickstarter that included all of the stuff.
Even then, I know what they paid for it. That markup is ridiculous.
And it's only ranked 34 overall.
Only.
Oh.
They just want it for the minis.
But to be fair,
what is that city game? Because that would be the one that I want, but I don't think it's out yet. So I'm gonna look really quick while we're all just sitting here.
I think what we should do is we should try to find all of the stuff to complete Hero Quest and then do a giveaway for it. But it's gonna have to be like a big giveaway.
Way future.
Hey, what's it mean when he has a star next to his name? He subscribed to us?
I don't know. Oh, that's the one I want. I want City of Kings, and I don't think it's out yet.
Oh.
But I'm not sure, because it might be off.
What's that game that I want, though, with the bunny in space? The Mind. I really want the Mind.
Oh, so...
It was a French game that,
You can't talk.
Pandasaurus. Oh, we have to,
It's German. You can't talk. Yeah, like, you're not supposed to give clues to each other, and you're
Well,
supposed
you've
to...
known me for 12 years. You can read me just by looking at my face.
Sometimes. I know when you're lying, that's for sure. I wasn't good at that one, though. Oh, cool!
Yeah!
Thanks!
We need a substitute. Did it do the music?
I didn't do the music in here.
You're right.
Did you have it turned down?
So here's the crazy part, though, is that
So somebody should be selling their copy of City of Kings, then. Let me just go...
Hold on. I will trigger the subscription sound for you.
Oh, no, there's a cool sound. Don't worry.
It's because my computer's trying to restart.
Oh, your computer's an asshole. Wow. So City of Kings, it looks like you're right, it did deliver. It is cheapest $138 on eBay. And I'm not really that willing to pay that price. So, I mean, my hope is that it goes to retail and I can just pick up a copy at Miniature Market or the Fantasy Shop, because $138 is kind of pricey. No?
I think Streamlabs is broken.
This channel goes all out when you sub. He has a really cool dancing little character. Was it the dog?
That was a penguin.
Well, it's broken.
I figure this out right now.
Well, the problem is I don't know if it's good. I saw it and it looked great, but I don't know. Oh, well, it's good to know that it was, underwhelming.
Open that link.
Can I click on it from here?
Oh, go to Twitch and open it.
Oh. Where's the chat box? Hold on.
Don't go to the chat bot. You have to. It's popped in.
No, it's not there.
You're not in the right place. Wait.
No,
Are you?
Yeah.
But this is the chart, not the chat.
Click
I'm telling you, something's weird. Here, just copy this. And paste it up in here. Turn the sound up. Up in here. Oh God, I don't like the way I sound on camera. Oh God, I don't like the way I sound on camera. Oh God, I don't like the way I sound on camera. Oh God, I don't like the way I sound on camera. Turn off the audio. It's gonna.
Is it looped so they can hear it? That's a good question. So we haven't tried that game yet, but I have heard good things about it. No, it's not working. I have the volume down, but they're saying there's audio feedback, so.
That's because you had the audio on. Get me yelling over and over again.
You turned it up, butthead. Is it still looping?
No, it shouldn't be after you muted it, because it was looping because this is gold.
You sure?
Did it work? Did it do? It's a penguin, and he's sitting there with dollar bills, and it's going money, 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 money.
So, I believe his name is Peter. I can't read the font.
It says.
This is the game he suggested. I can't pronounce it.
Oh, that was the one that girl was playing, and I was like, "What game is this?" And it was in her description. I was like, "Oh, that looks awesome."
Yeah, that was my bad because I had the laptop volume all the way up. So.
And just sitting here staring at it while I was going, "Oh, I don't like the sound of my voice. Oh, I don't like the sound of my voice. Oh, I don't like the sound of my voice."
But I kind of liked that your voice sounds so funny while you're looping over and over and over again.
It gets slightly distorted every single time.
Yeah, it did. I liked it.
Money, 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 money. I'm sorry that it didn't play fun stuff for you. I feel bad. But what's weird is I didn't do anything to get that chat working again.
Yeah, and the chat wasn't working.
The chat wasn't working when we streamed Monday.
No.
Sunday. Damn it, today's only Tuesday. Oh. But all of a sudden the chat started working again. And you can get the little penguin going, money, 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 money,
well,
money.
He's got you doing it, and that's even better.
Yes, it is. It's true.
You need to check your email and see if you got anything from Gen Con or.
Oh yeah, we are.
I mean, I can sign into your account and I haven't seen anything, but they might email you a yes or no.
I haven't seen anything. Actually, I check my email every day.
Your email every day?
Yeah, because I have to check it. Well, I check it to see if I'm getting a new job. New game.
That's the company. The publisher. Tight game. Or maybe it's not?
New. Is he still talking about Nos Forge?
Maybe. Yes. It's Rosenberg, which is why it threw me off. I wouldn't know it by the UWE. But...
Rosenberg is the same people who did Castles of Burgundy, right?
Yes.
You sure?
Pretty positive. I can just go to their website.
They also make puzzles. I can't see your computer because you have like your setting on like the lowest possible. Yeah, Rosenberg.
Yeah,
that's the creator, not the. Who am I thinking of? Hold on. Castles of Burgundy is.
I thought they were. How do they not have a website?
Ravensburg. Why is the floor wet over here?
Who knows? Oh yeah, he's right. It's not the same. But he still needs a website. How come this guy doesn't have a website? How are you gonna be a game designer, even German? If I Google you, I should find your website. The first few things shouldn't be Board Game Geek, Wikipedia, and Dice Tower.
Very wet.
Well, take your pick. There's 3 of them.
Who?
Well, I'm looking at one.
You wanna be on TV, Cat?
No, I didn't like that. No, Adam's gonna enjoy this. Oh no!
No. He is not happy about this. Look at this face.
Kitty.
That is a face of pure hatred.
Okay, let him down in the right direction. He's scratching the table with his.
All right.
That was an evil cat.
Now I'm just.
He's so mean to the cat.
Cat people, am I right?
No, I'd rather not have cats. They're all getting old, decrepit, peeing on things.
What else? Anything else? Anything else new in the news? Have you guys seen that new game that came out on Kickstarter today? Plane Crafters?
It's Plane Crafters. Here, I'll blow it up.
It's nobody can see it.
No, I know, but you'll be able to see it.
I don't need to see it. I haven't seen a card game in a long time that looks as good as this game. Not necessarily good as in like fun. I actually kind of think gameplay wise it looks okay. But the design of it is incredible. And from what I read, what I hear is it's one guy who's done all of it, all by himself. He did the art, he did the design, he did the website, he did the campaign.
No, there's 2 guys.
Was it 2 guys? Well,
yeah.
Still, 2 guys did all that work themselves. Which I guess really isn't all that different. But I've been working on a game, and my artist has been doing his stuff kind of slowly, but we both agreed they set the bar, and that's...
They're still only at like 5,700 of 20,000 for their goal. But again, my complaint
It just went live today, though.
But my complaint still stands. They only have two pledges, 2 pledge rewards. It's either an $8 print and play or a $30 game. There's no retailer version. There's no like in between.
It was she sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh, this game looks awesome!" Because she was really angry that you could either pledge $9 for. Does the $9?
It's $8 or more for print and play, or $30 for the game.
It's $8 for print and play, or $30 for the game, and that's it. That's the only options he has on his campaign.
There's no other pledge rewards. What if I don't want the print and play? Could it be just $8 cheaper? I feel like you're not getting anything for $30 aside from cards and some punch-out money.
Does the $30 one also give you the print and play copy?
Yes. It says for $30 or more, you get 1 copy of Master Pennington B. Knickerbocker and the Plane Crafters, which is the name of the game, which includes all stretch goals and the investigator reward. And the investigator reward is the print and play version.
Yeah, I'm not big. We're not big on print and play either.
I don't want to print out my own game.
We haven't owned a printer in like 4 years.
No.
If we print anything off, we're going to we swing by
And then
Office Depot
and then it
print
falls
off.
under copyright infringement because they won't just print off anything. You have to have permission to print it off. I've gone into that with them.
Either way, not a big fan of print and play, but
I will share the game on our Hack Tabletop Facebook page because we're about supporting companies.
yep. And I'm stealing his art style for my game. Not exactly.
Not stealing his art.
I'm not
just
stealing his
style.
art. Just taking his style because his style is incredible. And it expired. It's so simple and clean and easy that it's going to save me a lot of time on setting up my cards. My game is going to be a lot of fun. If you've ever played Love Letter, my game is a hacked version of Love Letter. Kind of a hacked version of Love Letter Premium for 2 to 4 players. And it's fun. We played it almost every single day at work for 2 years.
I mean,
and it never got old.
I might change my mind and decide, we've paid more for...
Didn't we get Zombie in My Pocket?
No, we got Zombie Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
That one isn't out yet. And it won't... I don't know when it's hitting Kickstarter. I don't remember. But that's one of the games that we can talk about.
Love Letter's okay. My version, way better. My version is fun. Love Letter's fun to play a round or two.
We have a lot of different variations of Love Letter.
No, like mine is like it's
where you did.
It's completely it's not completely the rules. I took Love Letter Premium and I took the cards that only play 8 to 10 players or 5 to 8 players. And I mix some of those in with the regular cards and remove stuff to keep a balanced deck. And then I changed some of the rules of some of the cards in the gameplay to make it fit. And it's awesome. It is awesome.
I haven't played your version.
I know, because we don't have Love Letter Premium. My version is awesome.
You can always buy Love Letter.
And then I have another game that I actually have a prototype of. I'm going to show this off.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into details, but I have a prototype.
Better hurry.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Damn it!
It might be in one of the baskets. But there's 4 baskets of small games.
Did you not put it in with everything else because it looked different?
No, I did.
It's not in this basket.
Okay, you come sit. I'll go.
I got it. Don't leave the cameras empty.
Okay, then I'll just sit here. What?
I think I found it. No.
What other games are we looking forward to on Kickstarter?
I found it.
God, October, November, and December are going to be awesome months for us. We've got Tiny Epic Zombies in October, Planetopia in October, The Faceless in October. November is Dinosaur Island, The Primary, and Fireball Island. And December is Crypt and Dig. And then January we've got Fire in the Library and Sojourn.
Yes.
So
we backed Fireball Island, and I'm really excited about that. Though, who didn't back Fireball Island, honestly?
I didn't want to.
She didn't want to.
It's all
I
just
did.
hype, and you're remembering a game from when you were like 8.
And it was fun when I was 8.
Then you should have saved your copy from when you were
I didn't have a copy. I just played it at school.
Oh.
So here's my game. You can see it's just a bunch of scribble, jibbly, jabbly. It was kind of Love Letter inspired. Well, they came to St. Louis not too long ago on wait, are we talking Tiny Epic Galaxy or Fireball
I
Island?
think he's talking Tiny Epic Zombie.
Oh. You sure?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yay!
Oh man, that's awesome.
I'm glad.
That was one of the first games we backed on Kickstarter when we started doing all of this.
It was.
Because I thought it looked awesome. It's a really cool concept. So, in my game, it is very love letter inspired, if you can tell. So you have like priests and princes and beggars and blacksmith. And there's kind of a lot going on, because you have, what do we got? 13 different numbers. 14 if you count zeros. Kings, queens, but you also have good and evil cards. And then you also have you have 5 different classes. So you have like the guild, the clergy, lawmen, townfolk, nobles, workers, and all the cards do a bunch of different things. So like an example, like the priest says, you take half the coins of the player that is not the poorest player and split them with the poorest player. And if you're the poorest player, then you get to keep all the money. But then they all technically have 2 actions, because when you're playing this game, you have this concept of you have a face-up card, which is the card that gets played at the end of your turn, and then you have a face-down card, and that face-down card is your protection. And you can use that card to defend yourself. And some cards don't work in the assassin. The assassin has no face-up action. He can only be played in the shadows, because assassins live in the shadows. And then there's some cards that block evil attacks, and some cards that block good attacks. And then one of my favorites is you have a knight that protects the queen. The protects the queen from all attacks and kills all attackers. But you have a Black Knight card that kills the queen. And so this is the prototype in its current state. We got it in sleeves, all hand drawn. It's a little messy. It's not that bad. The original version, here's my first prototype of it. First of all, I didn't have card sleeves, and I realized when we went to playtest this that you could see through the card. So there was really no intrigue to what was the face down. And then there's a bunch of scribbles and stuff drawn out to redo the rules, and surprisingly, I've only had 2 prototypes of it so far. This, I had kind of a written up version, so 3 really, a written version, then this version here that then we scribbled on after playing it like 7 or 8 times, to kind of come up with this version. And what's amazing is we haven't really, it's not there yet, but we don't know what it's missing. And I think I came up with the idea, and I need to kind of implement it and try it a couple times. But what's crazy is like the balance of these cards is really well. It plays really fun, and it's interesting because sometimes a hand is really fun, and sometimes it just kind of pitters out and ends. You're like, oh. But you play like Love Letter, and you're trying to collect. You try to play to win so many rounds. And it's all about, in Love Letter, it's more about kind of figuring out who's who and defeating everybody, be the last person standing. In this, it's all about stealing money. Your goal is to have the most money at the end of the game. And so every card you play either takes money or will steal money and share it with people, or you can kill somebody to take all of their money. And the king and queen are both evil, but the prince is good. And when the king dies, the prince becomes the king, and then the king actually becomes a good card. And that's my game. It doesn't have a name yet. I was going to call it Cutthroat Kingdoms, but that actually ended up being a name. Made by Kanebe AG.
Yep.
And I met the guy that created it, and he autographed my book.
And you're like, oh my god, I love you now. Let's be BFFs.
Yeah, he didn't want to be my best friend.
No, but you guys kind of look like on his headshot. So there's that.
You guys are the first people outside of my ring of friends ever to see my game.
Well, they're your new ring of friends.
All right. Anything else? What else?
I'm getting ready to peace out on you guys. They did host Protospiel. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I told him that he needs to go next year.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to go, and 2.
A patent on it. Everything that's discussed during the stream is.
It's Adam. First of all,
I know.
He's just being. That's how he is all day
You
long.
take me defending myself way too seriously.
Yeah.
Purple Heart.
Give you a heart.
Who do you think you are?
If you're not careful, he'll try to marry you.
It's alright. Will you do butt stuff?
Ugh.
Because there's nothing attractive about a penis.
Nope.
Alright, so we'll be back on Thursday. I suppose we'll play Eon's End, unless we can think of something better. If you think of something better, let us know. Shoot us a thing on Facebook. We'll deliberate, but as of right now, I think I really wanted to play Eon's End. What? You're gonna say something?
I was gonna say something, but I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I'm getting tired. It's past my bedtime.
It is, well, no, your bedtime is in 4 minutes.
Oh God, that's it.
Yep, so we'll be back on Thursday to do this. Spread the word. Go drop our... Go name drop us a couple times in the board game group and Board Game Revolution. Yeah, we played one round. We played one game of... Yeah, this is what women say when they see penises.
That's true.
And men say...
It doesn't
that's what it sounds like when they try to put it in the butt.
Side note, Peter, if you came from our Facebook page, send us a message with your first and last name so that we can get you an entry for our contest if that's where you came from and that's what you're interested in. And I already got you twice.
Yeah, go spam. They kicked us out. Well, they didn't kick us out, but they made us pull down our post in the Board Game Revolution, and then they sent me a thing, you gotta go and promote here in this promote your
which is just
promote
like
thread.
Which is just a big long thread.
Nobody follows that thread.
No, that's where you send people who are shameful.
It's alright. We made some pretty good traction in the hour that we were live on the Board Game Revolution before they shut us down.
And well, I mean, kind of, because some of those people, they pulled it down before I could get their information. Instead of being nice and letting me pull it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, if you go to our Facebook page, we're currently doing a giveaway for a copy of Spirit Island. It's sealed. All you have to do is like and share.
Yep, like and share, and then you'll be entered in for a drawing. And because you talk to us here, you'll get an additional entry. And then next Tuesday, we're starting a 10-day stream where we'll give away... what was it? Lords of Waterdeep. Lords of Waterdeep at the end. Yep. Maybe even try to slip in an extra giveaway.
Try.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how much love we get between now and then. Well, you can have another copy to give to a friend for Christmas.
If you would.
And then in July, we're planning to do another 10-day stream, but it's going to be 10 days of Gloomhaven.
And good Lord, I hope it's a good game.
And we're going to give away a copy of Gloomhaven at the end of our 10-day stream.
Yep.
And I hope it's a good game too. We'll get 10 days out of it. We paid enough money, and we'll play it 10 times.
Yeah, I've heard that. The Board Game Spotlight group, they have like these special little rules where they'll post your contest, but it's like $500.
Yeah, $500.
Druid City Games is making a hell of a lot of money, and now I know from where.
I will spam your own promotions for $25.
Right.
Shit, we're giving away free advertising on our website right now.
We are. And I've even
Just because we're trying to build up a following. I get it, they have a following. But $500 is ridiculous.
$500 for them to promote your game, a contest, anything like that, and it's like $250 for them to do a review or something.
We review your games for free. It's if you want to do a live Twitch review of your game that we charge $50. And what was it?
$50 there, $250.
And $200 if you want us to do a live review, a written review, 10 professional photographs, and your game is our Thursday night primetime game.
Which is...
That's $200.
So you get a lot more out of it, but...
I'll shout your name out on the street for $5. Technically...
Hey, I have bought you pizza before.
That's
Calm
just
down.
the $5 he's given us in biddies since we started this.
True. Should probably just, yeah. You missed $5 back.
Alright, I hope you guys liked Island of El Dorado. I definitely like it. It's worth picking up a copy if you can find it.
The case, like, picks up any smudge.
There's a cat photo shoot for free. I will, if you have a cat and you want its photograph, I've got these nice lighting here. We'll get the cat up here. We'll jingle a little mouse with a bell. And take some. This camera is an actual, like, legit DSLR, well, mirrorless camera with a Rode mic and wires and.
But what I'm not doing, I'm not dressing up for live streams. I'm not dressing up and doing review photos. That is not me. Please don't ask.
I've been trying to tell her, just show a little cleavage.
There are groups that are like, oh, I dress up and I put on makeup and I give myself a cat nose. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's too much work. I don't need a cat nose. Okay, I'm done.
Just saying, just show a little bit of cleavage and we'll get...
No. I like my hoodie, I get cold.
Play in your new bikini.
No.
And we'll get all kinds of people watching us.
This is not ASMR. That's not.
What is ASMR? I don't even know
it's
what
like
that
the
means.
weird girls who like dance in their little tops and they're like.
And you know what? They're probably doing this as a living. And you have to go to your shitty job working with Adam the Beast tomorrow.
I'm okay working my shitty
Making
job.
fun of Puck all day, which actually kind of sounds fun.
Right? Or see a stream in the bed of a truck. Well, I mean, we do have a truck.
Can we do that? I don't think I have long enough cables. I mean, maybe if we like back the bed of the truck
If
up
we just
to
back it up to the door.
We might be able to do that.
It's really creepy, and some of it's very sexual. There's no way dudes are going to sleep to that. At least they're not just going to sleep to that.
So I don't know him personally. I've talked to him a couple times on Twitter and Facebook.
He did say he'd come over and play board games.
Though I invited him to come play Scythe, but he did say he'll stop by when we stream Scythe. He'll swing by Twitch and hang out while we stream Scythe.
Yes, see, it's all very sexual.
And I've been like living, like, eat, sleep, and breathing his blog lately.
You really need to.
All of his Kickstarter stuff and how to make games and what makes a good game, what makes a good campaign.
You know who else has really good information? Brandon Rollins. I get his emails like every few days about like hints and tips on things you should do, things you shouldn't do, what can help you if you're failing.
Yeah, we talked to we hung out for like a half an hour at Geekway to the West with what's his name? Mike. Yes.
Did you get his name?
Mark Swanson. Because it's Ron Swanson. Mark Swanson, who's the creator of Feudum. We hung out with him for like a half an hour.
It was more than that.
Yeah, and he basically, Jamie was his mentor, and then he offered to basically give me any help I need as I'm going through making my games, which was really cool. And he was a really nice guy.
He was really nice.
And he's over in Columbia, Missouri, which is only like an hour and a half away.
I started to geek out and I wanted to run back with a copy of our our rule book so that way he could sign it, but it's a good thing I didn't because he wasn't there the second day. I'd have been embarrassed.
Yeah. Feudum is pretty awesome. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It is one of the more daunting games we've learned how to play yet in terms of like the sheer number of rules.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the expansions.
But once we kind of figured out the flow of the game, it wasn't too bad. Because the game really, it's only 5 real steps. It just happens that one of the steps has
10 things you can do.
More than that. It has 11 cards, and one of the 11 cards has 18 different things that you can do.
I don't think I would trust you to make my drinks. Sorry.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do. So we're also.
It's fun. There's a lot to it, but.
Nice. Yeah, it's It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's a very intelligently designed game, which makes sense because the guy is a professor of advertising at Mizzou.
Yeah, advertising and marketing.
Yeah, which came in really handy when he was trying to get his game out there, which is why he made $800,000 off of it.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to stream ourselves sleeping. I'll be passed out, snoring, drooling everywhere.
We are going to try to do the 24-hour board game day. I think we're going to try to get my mom to watch the kids. So on the 24-hour, what is it?
Extra Life.
Extra Life, yeah. The Extra Life 24-hour streaming day. I think we're going to try to stream board games for 24 hours that day, which will be kind of fun.
So we might have extra people here to play too.
Yeah, and we might try to get enough people that we can cycle in and out, so some of us can take breaks.
Adam, you want to come over? He's close to us.
And then
can bring a few.
Yeah, 24 hours would be rough by ourselves if it was just us sitting here playing. That's why I think getting a couple of people a couple more people involved that we can like cycle out, maybe even do like a Catan tournament, stuff like that throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then next year on International Tabletop Day, we're trying to plan to put together. We might try to get like a board game shop in on it as well, but to do an all-day stream of diplomacy with teams of 1 to 2 people for each country. We'll all wear like shirts and hats that go with that country. I get multiple cameras set up so we can have like a confession booth so that people can talk about how they're trying to screw over and backstab everybody else.
That's gonna work.
Why?
Because you've got 3 cameras in here and you're gonna need the 3 cameras for.
I don't think I'm gonna play it. I think I'm gonna have to control the cameras and like the feeds and actually
just, like hitting buttons.
Yeah, and like walk around and like videotape not videotape, but like do all the different camera angles and stuff. So that way we can get everything on board.
Sounds like too much work.
Yeah, but it could be if
you need like 3 more of these and they get costly.
If Abby and Pip are involved, then that's 3 more cameras right there.
We found our copy of Diplomacy at our local board game auction, and I think it was equally as expensive. And it came with like 2 more games.
I think it came with. Did it come with Axis and Allies?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it. We got it with the original full-blown Axis and Allies. Gin Cant?
I don't know what that is.
What is Gin Cant? Is that Gin Con?
Like Gin Con, but you Gin Can't?
Oh, like you can't make it to Gen Con, so you do Gen Can'ts.
That's always so sad. I want more people to go to Gen Con because we went for the first time last year, and we drove down on a Friday, spent the night an hour away, drove an hour to Gen Con on a Saturday, spent Saturday there, and then came home on Sunday. Which I'm hoping this year to go down Friday, stay Saturday, or go down Thursday night, stay Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday. So we get an extra day.
Yeah, I think she has a media pass.
Yeah, I have a press
for Gen Con, a press pass. That's the word I was looking for. She has a press pass, We were supposed to get me a press pass, but somebody only decided to request one press pass.
No, it's because you only get one per media.
Oh.
So technically you only get one, but I went ahead and I smudged your name through and said, hey, it was Pixel Pop. We were supposed to get 2 press passes, and they only gave me 1.
No.
Which I...
Pixel Pop sounds stupid anyways.
I'll just go. I'll go see what it's about. We can deal with the kids.
Star Wars Celebration in Chicago tickets over the weekend. That sounds cool. Like, legitimately, that's neat.
Are you going to, what's the baseball stadium?
Wrigley Field?
Wrigley Field with Cal Jones. That's all he was talking about yesterday.
I get that. There was a bazillion people at Gen Con.
That's what I thought. There were a lot of people at Gen Con.
I was blown away with the sheer size of it. It was crazy.
But I will say, there weren't, like, everybody was very conscious of where they were standing, where other people were. If they bumped into you, they apologized.
But they weren't conscious of their BO and farts.
Oh God, we got crop dusted so many times.
It was worse than Comic-Con. It was bad.
The crop dusting. The BO, I understand. Sometimes deodorant wears off.
It was day 4 of the whole thing.
It was hot in there. But as far as the crop dusting, y'all gotta hold that shit in. I blamed him multiple times for these people's farts. Wait, people crop dust you at work?
Ew.
That's awful.
You guys need to go crop dust Pat's office.
You can't. She's got her office like sealed up.
So save it in like bags and then like blow it under the door.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm just, putting my fart under her door.
I hate that woman. She's what's wrong with that company.
She is. It's because she used to run a prison.
Oh.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It does make sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. You guys are all just her inmates.
Yeah, we're all getting fucked in the butt, too.
In the butt.
Right in, no lube.
Ooh, Pat. Pat Blackenbush?
Blackenbush.
Whatever.
He knows who you're talking about. I don't think it would.
If you could store a fart, you could get it under the door. When I was a kid once, my stepdad, we all went out for White Castles, which, okay, red flag number 1. And my stepdad, he likes to fart and is a really gross fat guy. And he came into my bedroom and farted into my closet and then ran out giggling like a little girl. And it smelled horrible, so I got up and I made the mistake of closing my closet door. And then when I woke up the next morning, I opened my closet door and I was just smacked in the face with his nasty fart smell. It legitimately ruined all of my clothes. I had to wash all of my clothes. They all smelled like White Castle farts, which tastes like White Castle, smells like White Castles with cheese.
With cheese.
It goes in without cheese, but it comes out smelling like it has cheese.
Oh, this is awful. This is why. This is why we can't have friends.
And for all the people that just left us, I understand.
Nobody even left you.
I know. All right. It's 10:45. We were gonna get off 15 minutes ago. We've been having a fun time with you guys tonight. So thanks for coming out.
Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, thank you for the sub. You're our first real sub. And come check us out on Thursday as we play Eon's End and make fun of Puck the whole time.
Yeah, but his brother will be on here and yelling at us.
Yeah, his brother will try to defend him. But if we
They might be watching now.
If we have enough people online to help anti-defend him.
Poke fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Don't feel bad for him.
He brings it on himself with his 7-minute long turns.
To be fair, the games that we're playing, he's never played though. So.
Well, how do you explain Charterstone? Neither of us had ever played it, and we had played 12 straight games of it.
I can't explain Charterstone, okay? He was thinking.
And yet, we were on game 8, and it would still take him 5 minutes a turn, and it would take us seconds.
How is he a bouncer at one point in his life? I'm not sure. I imagine he wasn't a very scary bouncer. You just flick him and he'll cry. That's probably not true. He probably wouldn't cry, but still. Just not a very scary bouncer. You can come in. You really shouldn't come in, but I'm gonna let you in.
And he'd do it with like his high-pitched voice and lisp.
And laugh. I can't do it, but analysis paralysis.
Yeah, he does. Maybe that's what it is. I know all about that. I program for a living. I get analysis paralysis. The hardest thing about programming to this day is naming files and variables.
You have a hard time naming files?
And variables. It might not sound very hard, but when you have hundreds of files and hundreds of variables, and they all need to be unique, but they all need to be meaningful, but they also need to not look stupid, it's really difficult. It's the hardest thing about programming.
Oh, it's probably not the same files that I'm thinking. I'm thinking like Excel spreadsheets and you're just saving them.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, like if you have a file name, and really your file name should be the same as your class name, so if you have a class like, let's say, car, well, you want to have a file that's car.js.
Why don't you do car.js 06/12/2018?
Because that's stupid. That looks terrible in your file structure now. It makes it harder to find stuff because you just added numbers into things.
But we have to add numbers into ours because we do the same thing day in.
Oh, it's not exactly the same. But the hardest part about programming is naming things.
Okay, well, we keep getting stuff.
All right. Yep. Now we're just bickering and arguing
I'm sleeping.
over pointless stuff. We could do this in bed.
Oh.
It's not like we do anything else in bed.
You liar. We sleep.
All right. See you guys on Thursday.
He's a liar. Trust me.
See you guys on Thursday.